And go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Bar Run Forge. It's Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you are here with us. Us.
We are us. We're here.
Eli literally just strolled in the door. I said staggered, but just came in the door from church camp, a week of church camp, and
yeah, buddy.
he is woe out. You can just tell. But glad to have him here and glad to have him back. And praying everything went well. But here we are. Got waffles thrown in there, hand claps, everybody. And here we go. Going to say hi to everybody. Daniel Baca, D. Baca Maker, Bobby at Robert Lonis, also known as the Treadle Shed. Good stuff. Kyle Jones, Corey Shire. I think we had Dana Majori in here just a bit ago. I think he said he'd be back at 6:30. Down at Brittinghammer Forge, Mr. Wayne Heights. I think I already said hi to Corey Shire. And if you are in here, let us know. If you're not in here, don't let us know.
No, still let us know.
Still let us know if you're not here. And if you're not in here, there you go.
There you go.
But Eli got done with his little mouse hawk there. Little spiked tomahawk.
Yeah.
Got her done, and it's a tomahawk.
There you go.
That's
it actually
cool.
did harden. We tested it, and it holds an edge and skated a file and everything. So
yeah. We were kind of shocked in that.
Yeah.
Apparently, we got some of the good ones.
Yeah.
Hey, Hank, Henry Leslie, Vermont. So we're back in the shop. I am pretty well wore out myself. I spent pretty much the entire day working on our new hay tedder, and something I thought shouldn't have to take more than an hour, 45 minutes. Pretty much took me all day trying to get a wheel off. Bought this new tedder, and the only thing that was bad on it was one tire. The cords were showing. I said, okay, no problem. I'll just take the tire off and take it to the tire shop and get a new tire. No, it's apparently been a while since that tire's been off, that wheel's been off. And after some PB blaster and some driving of a socket and another pipe piece and hammer from one side, hammer from the other side, heat it up, get the old fire wrench out. Nope. I thought, okay. No problem. I'll take the tire off. Just go get a new tube and tire. And then I looked where the stem comes out for the tube. It was rusted and jagged, and I thought, if I do that, I'm gonna have a busted tube all the time. So nope, I got to take the wheel off. When it was all said and done, I took the angle grinder, cut the tire off, peeled it off of there. It had been a long time since that had been on there. Daniel Bach is saying gear puller. It's a good idea. So I got my gear puller out. Not only did I bend the rim with the gear puller, I bent my gear puller.
Oh.
As Bullwinkle J. Moose would say, don't know my own strength. I looked up after I'd cranked down a couple times, and the entire screw on the gear puller was kind of a half moon.
Oh.
I had pretty well done that.
Daggone.
It's okay. All right. So I got the torch out, and I literally cut the wheel off of the shaft. Okay, so I'm down to the two bearings. No problem, right? I just so happened to remember that I had another bearing puller. And the bearing puller squeaked those two bearings off there. So now the bearings are off, the wheel's off. And guess what? Nobody has the wheel in stock. So we'll be waiting on the wheel to get here in the whole assembly Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll be back up and going. Brand new tire, brand new wheel, brand new dust cover, the whole bit.
Sweet.
All new. Rob Huff. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Rob.
Man, it's good to see you. hopefully we'll see you soon. I think I said hi to Wayne. Yep, I think I got everybody covered. If everybody that's here that I talked to is here that I talked to. So anyway, as some might say, let's yak yak or whack whack.
There it is.
So we are going to take and have a little, I don't want to say easy forging tonight, just some more simple forging. I've got some half-inch round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, half-inch round. And I'm going to make a fire poker. And I think I'll do, like I said, just some practicing and stuff. So I'll put a leaf on this end, make the handle with the leaf in it, and then do the turkey foot fire poker on this end. It is half-inch round, so we'll square up this end for the fire poker, back on itself, forge weld it, do it that way.
Sweet.
So it'll be a pretty substantial fire poker, a little shorter, but we'll draw that out a little bit. No big deal.
A beefy feller.
So, Mountain Home Forge. Just saw them come in here.
Hey.
How you doing? So we will we'll start that. I'm not going to overdo it this evening. Some of you know I've been a little under the weather.
And the weather's hot.
And we have some hot weather, as many of you do. We are blessed in that we've not experienced the drought conditions that some of you have.
Yeah.
So, but
Forge an adjustable wrench. Right after the Damascus ratchet.
Yep. Forge a tedder wheel.
There you go. I think somebody said that. Forge a steel wheel.
Yeah. I think part of my problem is my German's not very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Da.
Yeah. But now I have a parts manual to said thing. A good old Bill down at Little's.
Yeah.
That we made the. He got a hold of a parts manual. Hi, Joe Campbell.
Good deal.
No, man, Joe, we've gotten heavy rains, but we have not gotten the flooding, especially like they've gotten in Kentucky. So you guys keep them in your prayers. There's actually been some lives lost through the flooding there. Yes, Alex Steele just made an adjustable wrench. That's true. Yes, Byron, I am back at it. Sort of. I'm back at it as long as I can be at it. And then I won't. How about that?
Hey.
So how was your week, Eli?
The week went well.
I literally haven't got to talk to him about it yet.
Yeah. It was good.
Jeff Killian says they finally got some rain. That's good news.
We got pretty lucky in the rain. At least we did. I don't know what it looked like for everybody else, but
yeah,
kind of staved off best possible ways and worked out good.
What kind of stuff did you end up doing when you were able to get done?
Yeah, so we did first night obviously is just kind of a meet and greet and get to meet all the kids and go there, have dinner, and preach a little bit, worship and all that good stuff. We did axe throwing and archery. We did...
You got to do the axe throwing?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, I mean, hatchets. You know,
yeah.
12-inch hatchets. And see what else did we do. We did rock climbing and rappelling. Got to go out to Paint Creek locally. My bad. Then we did canoeing and kayaking, and it worked out pretty good. We ended up kind of catching a storm on the way there, so we had to hold off. But when we got on the river, it was all good. So yeah, it was a good week. Did some ropes course and some high ropes things, some low ropes things.
Get everything fixed?
Huh?
Did they get everything fixed?
On
the ropes and swings and...
High ropes was good. The swing was good. The small zip line was good. The large zip line is still out of commission. It's pretty well busted. But yeah.
Poured yourself a swing.
Project he's making on is a fire poker.
You're right, Rob. You were all right. Maybe we'll put that in our project list. I'm just doing a little bit of upsetting. Not very upsetting, just a little upsetting. So I can get a little mass at the end to make a decent leaf.
Yeah.
Matthew!
Were you fishing for a storm? I wasn't.
Which was really interesting because Monday night I was at men's chorus practice and they got me singing a solo until the storm passes by. And I was thinking about you guys.
Man, Sunday night, that was sleep out in the hammock, had the tarp over. It was a good time.
Good.
I didn't sleep much, but yeah, it was a good week. Good group of kids.
Good. How many did you end up with?
Had 9 at first. One kid got sick on Monday.
Oh.
Yeah. I think he was a little homesick, and
Yeah.
he also had some belly issues going on, and it just kind of all hit at once. He was so upset, too, because I told him, I was like, hey, buddy, we're getting ready to go, do some rock climbing and rappelling. I was like, do you feel up to it? He was like, no, I really want to, but no. I was like, man, I told him, I said, man, just, fight it out here, and hopefully we'll get you in for the rest of the week. And then we got back, and the first aid lady was like, he wasn't making it. No, he was pretty sick. So, but yeah, other than that, good group of kids.
Yeah, I'm not going to overdo it tonight, that's for sure. So we got some stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Here in just a couple weeks, really. Antique Machinery Show in Georgetown, Ohio. So we'll be there Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah.
And Quad State in September.
Yep.
Then we'll be in Metamora, Indiana in October. And somewhere in that, we got to get all the farming done. Church stuff.
Yeah.
And vacation. I'm going on vacation. There we go. I think I've made my point.
I'd say so. Matt said, when are you coming down here?
I would love to come down there, man. I would love to, buddy.
I just realized earlier today that this year will be my 7th year of being a dean.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I was very, very frustrated that this year would have been, well, it would have been my 44th, yeah, 44th year at camp, and my 25th dean.
Yeah. Huh.
But there were other plans for me. Hello, Eric Baldridge. Vacation. Troy on vacation. Look, I'm sitting here looking at all the places that I would love to go. Yeah, I mean, there's Colorado, there's Missouri, there's North Carolina, there's Maine. You know, I'm looking at all these places to go see all these people, and I know I'm going to forget somebody. But, yeah. We're actually staying in Ohio. Really neat area here in Ohio called Hocking Hills. If you guys ever get that opportunity. Places to go. Oh, that's true. We still got to go to Indiana.
Go see the.
Maybe, since
Make
we'll
a
be in
little side
Metamora.
Make a side trip. Robert Lonis is going to Disneyland.
I knew somebody was going to say Boston. No. Forgot Boston. Maggie Valley. Maggie Valley's nice. Been a long time since I've been around Maggie Valley. Troy's going to take it easy tonight. Not going to overdo it. I said I'm going to take it easy tonight. I'm going to overdo it. That's right. The High State Fair starts next week.
Somebody asked Bill Corey when that state fair in Indiana is.
Well, we know who's there. Oh, man. Some points of interest. New Hampshire, Vermont. Goodness gracious. Manchester Center in Vermont. Great little town. I mean, it is a postcard everywhere you go. Every place you go, it is a postcard. And then it's just a short, like 2.5 hour drive to the presidential range in New Hampshire, Washington.
See you, Kelly.
Kelly heading out.
Yep.
See you, brother. Yeah,
Yep.
Kelly's like, heck with all those places you want to go. Come see me in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Joe Campbell asks what the dates are for Metamora.
October, like 9th and through the 11th.
Don't burn it. Rob Huff said State Fair starts tomorrow. Still got to get dates over to Bill before he puts a hex on him.
I think Metamora is like the 7th, 8th, 7th through the 10th or something like that. I think it actually starts on the 8th. All right, draw that down some. A little closer to the leaf.
Hey, Roger.
Yeah, the old man in the mountain, its face fell off. It's really kind of interesting.
What was it?
In Vermont, or New Hampshire, the old man in the mountain, there's a face on the mountain. But over time, features have fallen off. But if you go to the lookout, they actually created these steel structures that as you look through them, the face reappears.
Huh. What's it called?
Man in the Mountain.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's still on their like their flag and their it's kind of their symbol for New Hampshire. Roger Caldwell, don't know if we said hi to him or not. Hello, hello. Yeah, I love Vermont, and I like New Hampshire. If you've ever been to, I'm trying to make comparison. New Hampshire is beautiful, but it's one that they don't really push other than snow season, stuff like that. You know, there's ski lodges and stuff. Vermont, like if you've been to Virginia, you know, they like take care of everything's green and lush and the roads are nice and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of Vermont. New Hampshire is kind of like West Virginia. It's just as pretty, just nobody knows it.
Yeah.
And then Maine is all by itself, just absolutely amazing. I would love to come to Maine, and if I came to Maine, I don't know that I'd be having a lobster, though.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'd have some chowder.
No lobster?
Yeah, I'm not a big lobster fan.
Oh.
I love seafood. Love seafood. Especially clam chowder. Clam chowder is my favorite. But I just never liked, I don't know if it's a texture or what, but I'll eat it. But there's much better seafood in Maine than just lobster. All right, almost down to where I want it to be. Blue crabs. Like blue crabs. It's a good point, Wayne. It's a good point. Nova Scotia. Oh my gosh. Love to go to Newfoundland. Love to go to Newfoundland.
Yeah.
And I think oyster fritter. Or you know. Fried clams and oysters. Heck yeah. And I think I'm planning a little excursion to the state up north.
Yeah.
So we shall see. Okay. Got that part where I want it. So now we'll round it up. And then we'll do the leaf. Cormulus, how are you? How are you?
Hey, welcome in.
That's a good idea, Rob. Now that I think about that little swing thing you guys like doing,
Yeah.
probably ought to do that. Probably make one on either side.
That would be good.
State up north, they have any good food? Not unless you take it there. No, they have good German food.
That's true.
They do have good German food. I just always forget the name of the town.
Frankenmuth?
Frankenmuth. Why can't I not remember that?
Frankenmuth. Sorry, I don't do accents.
Square. We might. Super easy on a power hammer. That reminds me, I gotta do a little fixie on the power hammer over here.
We lost a bolt.
Yeah.
The bolt said no more.
That's a good idea, Rob. We might just do that.
Yeah. Here,
Been to Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, the Cog Railway up to Mount Washington. See, I had planned on hiking. Hi, Tina Ladybug. I had planned on hiking up Mount Washington and having Michelle come up and get me and then drive back down. Then I watched some videos of the drive up Mount Washington.
Yeah.
She ain't doing that. I'll be driving up Mount Washington.
Yeah.
Because initially she was even like, oh, okay, well, I'll do that. That'll be fine. And then she saw, and I was like, nope. Nope. That ain't happening. Well, it's great to have everybody in here this evening. Really just taking my time. Henry beat you to it. Oh, yeah. Thank you to all our moderators. Great job.
Hey, Abby.
Roger, take care. We'll see you later. Did our Abigail come in?
And
hey,
Michelle.
Abigail. There's Michelle. I will not be driving up that mountain, she says. Yeah, very good. Yeah, we've got so many projects we want to do, and got a list of stuff on the board over there that we just has recently just kicked our rear ends.
Yeah.
Excellent German food in Huntington, West Virginia. What?
Huh.
Von Hof, Wursthaus, and Beer Garden.
We'll have to give it a try.
Because we do like our German food. There's another good, the Hofbrauhaus in Newport, Kentucky. We do like it there. I like their was it Hefeweizen? There's really nothing bad there that I've had. Oh yeah, but Frankenmuth, man, that's woo. Michelle, since you're listening, let's go to Frankenmuth. I will even drop you off at the Christmas store. After a visit to KCU in the foothills of the Bluegrass State, like a lighthouse shining bright. The stately walls of KCU rise glorious to their sight. So, here's to you, old KCU.
Shell said, can we leave tonight?
Yeah. No. What are we going to do with the boys? The dogs?
Yeah.
The grandsons? You can't do it. I do want pancakes. I even said it from the pulpit Sunday. I was coming back from getting the Tedder the other day, and I stopped in at Denny's at a Flying J. Walked into Denny's, and she says, "Sir, I'm sorry. We're only taking takeout orders."
Okay.
And I was like, man, I wanted to just sit down and eat some pancakes. But it was not happening. It was not happening. I do want pancakes. I do. Even potato pancakes. Potato pancakes are good.
True.
I wonder. Do I have a. Yeah, we'll do one more.
Abby said, nothing better than a Cracker Barrel pancake, and no one can convince me otherwise.
No. Baby girl, go to Vermont. Pretty much anywhere in Vermont.
Yeah. Michelle said Barney's mad.
Because of his new jewelry.
Oh, yeah?
I do not prefer buckwheat over buttermilk. I prefer buttermilk pancakes.
Buckwheat?
Buckwheats are okay.
Porky.
But
You like pickles. I think they stink. Oh, my gosh. Abigail, you'll be proud of this one. So we were sitting around the dinner table one night this week at camp, and we were pulling out making burgers. I said, we got pickles if anybody in here likes pickles. One little kid goes, do you like pickles? I said, I think they stink. And she looked at me and went, my mama makes me eat them. And I was like,
you!
We're best friends now. I said, my sister would be so proud right now. That's true. What about pancakes at Cracker Barrel in Vermont?
Wow.
That might be...
Yeah, but I think that's actually kind of like eating Long John Silver's in, Bar Harbor.
Yeah.
Or like going to a Red Lobster in Bar Harbor, Maine.
Yeah. Apparently, August learned a new trick.
Uh-oh.
He's like, wait, I can bark and he can shut up all at the same time? Where do I sign?
He may be getting revenge.
Yeah.
Vinegar is good for your digestive system, that's for sure.
Good for your what?
Digestive system.
Oh, yeah.
What sounds great? Kyle, homemade waffles with Maine. Oh, yeah. Maine blueberry pancakes. What am I making? A fire poker.
Abby texted me and wants to know, ask Dad if they're crunchy like Cracker Barrel. This is a hill I will die on.
Crunchy?
Yeah.
Pancakes?
Yeah. That's what she said.
No. Pancakes are not crunchy.
Right, which is why waffles are superior. Because they've got the perfect amount of crunch
I get it.
and the perfect amount of fluffy.
I don't want crunch. I want soaked up sopping with syrup.
But see, that's the thing. Waffles can do that too. Rambling with the brooms. Welcome
Hey,
in.
Scott.
She said, okay, maybe crispy.
With a little crust, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's what she's getting at.
Okay. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, when you brown Hit that golden brown and a little crisp. Yeah, I'm telling you. Pancakes in Vermont. And Maine blueberry pancakes.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right, we are rounded and smoothed up. Now we'll go for a leaf.
Exactly. We don't keep having to have this debate. He said, waffles have all the little pools to hold the maple syrup. See, it absorbs, and you get little maple syrup pools. What would be better than a little buttery maple syrup pool? And then it got the little pocket. It's like blueberry pockets.
Yeah.
You just put the blueberries in the holes, cover them with butter and syrup, and they hold it all together. That's the perfect bite.
Huh.
And you don't have to cook them in there, so the blueberries can be cold, nice and fresh.
I'm gonna go with Kyle on this one.
What's that?
As long as it's got syrup on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah! I mean, I'd cook campfire waffles this week.
Yeah. Did you use the waffle irons over the fire?
Well,
huh?
Pancakes. Sorry.
Oh.
I kept thinking waffles. My bad. I made campfire pancakes this week.
Gotcha.
Can't be mad. My brain thought one thing and my mouth said the other. Jeff Killian says, I put on 10 pounds just listening to this conversation.
Yep.
Hoe
So,
cakes. Oh.
okay, so even, what's that?
Hoe cakes.
Oh, yeah.
Hoe cakes.
Uh-huh.
Abby can chime in on this one. There's a place in Nashville, Tennessee called Martin's. Best hoe cakes. Hands down.
Okay, so here's the next part of that conversation.
Which conversation?
The whole pancakes, waffles, that conversation.
Crepes.
No, go away. The best thing to go with it. So in other words, ham, sausage, bacon.
Sausage. Yeah. Abby said it. Martin's barbecue. Oh. It's a tradition. Anytime we've gone to Nashville, we always stop at Martin's.
Stop with the crepes. No crepes.
Crepes I want in a specific setting.
Okay.
Yep. As much as little me would disdain this statement, I agree with Abby. Sausage links, 100%.
Okay.
Pancakes and sausage links. Can't convince me otherwise.
So not even like good, really good bacon.
Nope.
Nope.
Pancakes and sausage links.
Yep. I'm. Yeah.
Justin
not-
Ray said, "Oh look, a food conversation at Barf."
No way. want to thin that out just a little bit more.
Joe Campbell said his son just sent him some Montana huckleberry syrup. I'm jealous. You ever had it?
Yeah.
Like straight out of Montana?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's where you have to say, I'll be your huckleberry.
Yep.
Okay. Turn that down for a minute. Okay. Just to give you an idea,
Nice.
there's our leaf.
Take it back a little bit. It's a little fuzzy. There you go. It's better.
Okay. So now, gotta find my leafing, not mine, but the, oh Lord.
Excuse me. I think I'm running on a collective 10 hours of sleeps. Abby said Odie enjoys huckleberries, especially in the form of chapstick.
What?
Odie got a hold of some huckleberry chapstick we brought back from Montana.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Oh.
Sounds like a good time for our sponsor.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Bar Run Forge. It's Troy, and today's video sponsor is...
Have you ever had a stair crumbled up, torn apart, shiny forge weld, and wondered whether you should have had neutral flame or an oxidizing heat while searching for your favorite toilet spoon to pour on some white powdery crystal metal glue? Well, that's what it's like when you don't have Christ-Centered Ironworks brand flux. When you grab a hold of a box of Christ-Centered Ironworks brand flux, you feel like you've put the power of Hephaestus in the palm of your hand. And now you may even muster up the gumption to forge scrollwork without even using a hammer. So pick up a box of Christ-Centered Ironworks brand flux today before you fall into a state of utter chaos that'll have you questioning your very existence. Flux.
Christ-Centered Ironworks brand Flux is not a registered trademark and is not available in 49 of the 50 states, especially in that state up north. Buy yours now for just 12 easy payments of $29.95, payable only in quarters.
Caution, Christ-Centered Ironworks brand flux may cause severe irritation to Roy Adams. Please avoid using the words Christ-Centered Ironworks brand flux around Roy. Do not use Christ-Centered Ironworks brand flux in the vicinity of Roy Adams or he will be forced to tackle you to the ground and bludgeon you. Avoid saying the phrase flux, flux, flux. It will only anger Roy Adams and throw him into fits of temper and force him into a Roy rant, and no one wants that. Christ-Centered Ironworks brand flux may cause eye irritation, runny nose, skin lesions, bad hair days, poorly fitting fire chaps, rheumatiz, slicing golf shots, uneven tire wear, pixies to appear, rickets, hammer toe, volatile screaming fits, unusual beard growth, ingrown toenails, silly songs with Larry, a mess, a giggling Jessica, and definitely not better forge weld. Please use responsibly.
Christ-Centered Ironworks brand flux.
I put that
Flux.
on everything.
Dana made up a whole bunch of those stickers,
Yeah.
and when they're sticker giveaway,
Yeah.
that's what they're giving away. All right, so
funny.
we found the die over here. One of the things I liked about this forge when I got it is it actually has a hardy hole right on the side. So if you have a hardy cut or something like that right here, you can just bring it right out of the forge. Works really good.
Sweet. Hey, Lori.
Lori Carp.
Yep.
Hi, Lori. Huh, that was actually ahead of me. Usually I'm ahead of that. This is a veining swedge or a die that our friend Mike had, and so we just use it pretty regularly when we're doing these.
Yeah.
It's really kind of nice layout. It does the reverse, does the negative, so I like that way. And then I'll go in with the cross peen hammer and put some more veining in. Good and hot. See if it took it.
Huh?
We'll see if it took. Yeah, put the center vein down there pretty good. So I'll go back in and throw in some little textures. Cross peen. With Eli cross peen.
Hey. Rice treats under the cat treats. Just don't confuse the two.
Actually, I'll switch to this little dude. Back in there, and then go back to the veining swedge.
Bobby said no headache this evening, so hammer on.
Good news, Bobby. Good news. I was watching a movie this afternoon. I was like, I'll just kick it on. It just came on. The Mask.
The Mask.
Uh-huh.
Jim Carrey.
Yep. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now what I'll do is take a look at that real quick. And then what I'll do now is put shape.
See you, Justin.
Justin Ray headed out.
Yep.
All right. See if I can find my very fancy forming die.
See you, John Brittingham. Ooh, fire. Forge fire. Ooh.
Put a little curl on that.
Ooh, fire.
There we go. I like it.
Kyle Jones said, my Holland Swedge block came in today. The mail guy was not impressed.
The what guy was
The
not
mail
impressed?
guy.
Oh. Okay.
There
Is
you
that
go.
all right there?
Yeah. Good stuff, eh?
I like putting that little natural curl there at the end.
Looks like something out of a Tim Burton film.
Yeah, that's me.
Jack Skellington. Edward Scissorhand. Nice.
As the smoke clears, your eyes water, yeah?
In fairness, though, if they were shipping the Swedge blocks in a slightly larger box, then it's just inconvenient because then you have to package it more, and then just the box like crumbles apart. So having a box that's like form fitted to it,
Right.
it's really not that bad. But what do I know? I'm not a postman.
What do I know? Yeah.
Maybe make a anvil shaped box.
Huh. From New Holland. Yeah.
Do you know you can ship a coconut without packaging it?
Yeah.
Just slap a label on a coconut.
I have a hay rake from New Holland.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty much any fruit, the outside layer is considered its packaging.
Yeah.
You just slap a label on it.
You just imagine receiving a coconut. Well, you shouldn't because you're allergic, but...
Uh-huh.
I said, well, you shouldn't because you're allergic, but I said, just imagine receiving a coconut.
Right.
No packaging. They just
Or
like,
just
here's
a
coconut.
label on it.
Here's a coconut. I'm going to just start doing that to people. Like, just buying a coconut and shipping it to people.
You could use swallows.
Swallows?
Yeah, 2 swallows.
What are you talking about?
Somebody will get it.
Probably.
I mean, because coconuts don't migrate. We'll see. We'll see how long it
Probably.
takes.
Oh. European or African?
Nice.
Apparently that's a reference, and I don't get it.
Nice.
Ew. Abby says bye.
Who?
Abby.
Bye, Abby.
Actually, she says later, Gators.
Later, Gators.
I think Daniel Baca got your thing.
Nice. Okay. So that's what we were looking for.
A leaf.
And that's part of the reason why I do that little curl, so that it'll wrap around there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wayne said I have this weird looking 10-point bird that keeps emptying my bird feeder.
With weird looking feathers on it, huh? And it goes.
You know what she do with that? She make it a coal rake, but do like a feather as the rake.
Well, maybe that's what we'll do.
Just a suggestion. I don't have a lot of sleep. And do it over the horn of the anvil so Rob Huff is happy with you. Or the edge of the anvil.
Right. I used both.
You did? I kind of figured. It sounds familiar, Daniel Baca, but I haven't watched that movie enough to be able to quote it like the rest of you. I don't know that I've ever watched it fully through. I think I've caught most of it.
You should.
But then again, I did have the same girl who got the Little Rascals one, got the, said something with Monty Python this week, and I was like, where did you come from?
Man. Did you hug her parents?
Huh?
At the end of the week, did you hug her parents?
No. She did come up and give me a hug, though. She was like, you're my favorite camp counselor. She said, don't tell me any of my other camp counselors. She's like, well, you probably don't know them, so don't worry about it.
Reminds me of a duck joke.
A duck joke?
Uh-huh. So this guy goes out duck hunting one day, and he hadn't seen anything all day. he comes up on the end of the day. No ducks. And he is frustrated. So he decides he's going to wait just a few more minutes. It's about to be the end of the time to be able to hunt. And just about the time he was ready to give up, one duck goes flying over in front of him. Nails it. But the duck flies just a little bit further and lands on the other side of this fence, near where this barn was, where the farmer hears the shot, comes out. The guy starts to climb the fence, go over and get his duck. The farmer says, "Now hold on there. What are you doing?" The duck hunter says, "Just coming to get my duck, man. I don't want any problem." He said, "That's not your duck." Repeating a joke. Farmer says, "That's not your duck." The guy says, "Come on, man. I've been out here all day long. I just shot that duck. I watched it fly and fell right there." The farmer says, "I don't care what you think you saw. That's not your duck." Farmer says, "That duck is on my property. That's my duck." So the hunter says, "Look, man, I'm not trying to cause any problems, but I was out here all day long hunting for ducks. At the end of the day, I shoot this duck. It happens to fall over on your property. Let me just get my duck. I'll be on my way." He says, "You're not hearing what I'm saying. That's not your duck. That duck's on my property. That's my duck." The guy says, "Are you serious?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely." He said, "But I'll tell you what. You come on over here on this side and we'll settle this the farm way." The guy says, "Okay." So he comes over the fence. He says, "So what's the farm way?" He says, "Here's what we do. We take turns kicking each other in the groin. Last man standing gets the duck." Says, "Man, I don't know, but I really want that duck, and I've been out here, and okay." Farmer says, "My property, I go first." So the farmer rears back, wham, kicks this guy, and he's down on the ground, crying, screaming, wailing, waving his arms in the air and spinning around on the ground, just, oh my goodness. And after about 10 minutes of that, he finally gets up to his feet, swallows real deep, and he says, "Okay, my turn." Farmer says, "You can have the duck."
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Well, dad joke for you Thursday. Yep. No, don't encourage him.
Don't encourage you. You only make it worse. That joke was nuts.
Should have ducked that joke. Wasn't all it was quacked up to be.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, goodness.
That's my love language.
Dad jokes.
I'm serious. The bros in hats.
Yeah. Maybe we should do that.
Yeah, we should.
Make shorts on that.
Yes. I married one. Now the dad jokes, right?
Now the dad jokes.
Good Chuck Norris one. Chuck Norris is so tough.
Yeah,
He wears sunglasses to protect the sun from his eyes.
it's a good one. Hey, Sam. Thank you for that super chat. Much appreciated. Oh, that's bad, but it's funny.
Yeah, there needs to be ice cream here in the forge, doesn't there?
Yeah.
Oh.
The taco
Yeah, he
official
doesn't do
short-
push-ups. He does earth downs. Was it Sharks have Chuck Norris week?
The taco official short featuring Ben Toombs. No, I did not.
Yeah. Boogeyman checks for Chuck Norris in his closet. I started off with a fire poker, but Eli kind of changed my mind. I'm making a coal rake. Like we would here in the forge.
But a fancy coal rake.
Yeah, it is. That's right. Chuck was literally born the day World War II ended.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the enemy gave up. Said, nope, 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 nope.
Not that one.
if I want to go much thinner than that.
Let's see. You might could go a hair thinner.
Yeah.
Whoop, sorry. Didn't mean to. Hey, Roy. Roy said I'm the Chuck Norris of blacksmiths. It's a bold statement.
Wow. Was it Chuck Norris doesn't have a chin? He just has another fist under his beard?
Yeah. Was it Chuck Norris is so fast he could run around the world and punch himself in the face? You know a crazy story I heard on Chuck Norris? So this was told to me by a guy from Appalachian Bible College, where they do the whitewater rafting near River Gorge. So his friend's dad was basically put on trial for assault on this guy, but it was a self-defense like suit and everything, because the guy pulled a gun on him, and this guy, the dad, was standing about from me to where you are, so about what, 8-10 feet.
Yeah.
And apparently the guy had nothing. The guy with the gun told him to get down on his knees, and from his knees, apparently this guy had this like weird jump kick thing that Chuck Norris taught him. He took him out. So they literally had to, it was like a national then brought on trial because Chuck Norris came in and demonstrated how to do this move. And he was like, yeah, it's a legit thing. He said, watch. And then literally did it on like for the jury to see.
Huh. Craziest one for me, I watched a video of one of his old full contact competitions.
Yeah.
And he's fighting this big dude. I mean, he's a big one.
Yeah.
And one of Chuck's kind of signature finish moves is standing heel kick, like standing here and heel kick, and he catches this guy and kicks him right in the temple. He kicks this dude with a heel kick right in the temple. And this big old boy Chuck knocked his eyeball out of his head. Chuck kicked the dude in the temple. His eyeball went dangling.
Oof.
So the guy, you'd think, okay, fight's over.
Yeah.
He kicked his eyeball out of his head. And the dude goes like this and turns around, and you see him doing this and going, turns around. He's ready to go again.
Yeah.
Shoved his own eyeball back in his head and was ready to fight again.
Huh.
So I'm thinking to myself, you kick somebody so hard their eyeball pops out of their head, they shove it back in and are ready to fight, you win. You win.
Yeah.
Because, nope. Three contacts later, he's out. Chuck Norris just said, mm-mm. He just does a roundhouse, does a punch combination and a roundhouse kick upside the head on his other side of his head, knocks him out cold standing.
Huh.
He was doing this number.
Yeah.
He was unconscious standing up.
Huh.
And Chuck was like, nope. I think I should probably put our touch mark in there
Yeah.
somewhere. Maybe on the back side
Oop.
of the blade. What do you think?
Sure.
Sure, he says. Roy, I was just having a conversation about heading north here before too long. So I will be in touch.
Sam, I bet that guy keeps an eye out for Chuck now.
There you go. You got to keep an eye out for Chuck, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell.
How about we put some texture
Before you do the...
before I do that?
Okay. Chuck never showed.
Oh. Do that again.
Hey, Bill Corey. It's the state fair this week.
When's the state fair?
Starts tomorrow.
Later, Bobby.
See you,
Take
Bobby.
care, brother. Room in the camper.
Hey, Eric.
There's Kevin.
Yep.
Working big piece of metal into little pieces of metal.
See you, Dana.
Got it.
Hey, well, there you go. Now we got to go because Kansas will be performing.
Got a funny Kansas story.
Got a what?
I got a funny story about Kansas,
Really?
the band. So, in their early years, Kansas was opening for Aerosmith in their early years. But Aerosmith had already kind of made it big. So they were opening for them. And they got asked for, they kept asking for encores. And so Kansas kept coming back out for encores. Steven Tyler was not having it. And he was pitching a fit. So much so that he started, they said he was notorious for unplugging. If somebody did an encore before they were supposed to go out,
Yeah.
the opening band, he would unplug their sound system.
Wow.
So they knew about this. So their sound guy set up a bunch of dummy power chords.
Huh.
So they start doing their encore. He's mad. They do another encore. He starts running around, yelling, screaming, hollering at everybody. He starts unplugging stuff. They keep playing. Sound system still rolling. Like the whole concert's full on.
Huh.
And he is just absolutely pitching a fit. And one of the guy that played the fiddle for Kansas, can't remember his name, big dude, wore bib overalls, big beard and the whole bit, long hair. Got a hold of Steven Tyler. He said, "Don't you ever pull another stunt like that again." No.
Roy just said he had a person on Instagram ask if I was handmade.
If he was handmade,
Yeah. Is this a theological discussion or?
wow. There's a lot of ways to answer that. All right, we are pretty much done. I'm just doing some touch-up, little adjustments.
Yep, definitely rawhide smell. See you, Kevin.
I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah?
Okay. So, we got, let me quench it. Ah, the smell.
The smell. It's nasty.
Be efficient. Be efficient.
To be at the fair.
To be at the fair. Did anybody come up with the guy's name that played the fiddle for Kansas? Okay, so we got the leafy end. And then what we did is we just kind of made a little bit of a textured dealio there. Little hook on it. And it's similar to our coal rake here in the shop.
Down. Down.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Similar to our coal rake. But a little faint skier.
A little bigger.
A little bigger. So there you go.
There you go.
And it's after 8 o'clock, and
It is.
as the old frog says, time's fun when you're having flies.
The Bible says, whoever humbles himself will be exhausted. I am exhausted.
Well said, man.
You know where I got that from? VeggieTales. Larry Boy movie.
Little Larry Boy movie. Larry Boy.
Dadney time. He's going to do the Dadney.
It is time. An
Tell us about the good old days, Father.
An unassisted dad knee, by the way.
That's a good one.
Okay. Well, to be at the fair. David Ragsdale for Kansas. Is that who you're saying? May have been it. Anyway, so glad you guys came in to join us this evening. We do want to encourage you, stick with us. We have been kind of low on other content other than our live streams of late with camp, health issues, things like that. We have not set content out as a priority right now. It is not. This is not our, even remotely our main source of income. The channel is basically self-sustaining to the shop. Stick with us. We've got a list of projects and other videos. Weather, it's all over there. Weather will dictate some of this, even though we've got a good insulated shop. It still gets hot, and that's been an issue of late, especially for me. So, like I said, stick with us. We've got plenty of content that we are preparing to bring. We've got some farm stuff. We've got some videos to be edited for farm stuff, and I put one out this week. And got Eli's house. We put the steps on, so that video's coming out. We're getting ready to do the interior framing, so that'll be another video coming out. So stick with us. Thank you guys for your patience. Summer is just a really crazy time for us, and we're looking forward to being back with you again. We're always so blessed when you guys come check out Bar Run Forge. It's humbling. It's extremely humbling to us that this is Thursday night for you guys, and we're blessed to hang out with you and blessed that you're hanging out with us. Eli, kick these fine folks out of here.
Get out.
Go on, get.
No. Thanks so much for tuning into the channel. As always, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit the notification bell so you're alerted every single time we have new content coming out, including our Thursday night live streams right here on Bar Run Forge at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right exactly where you are at. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok and Rumble, and of course the website at www.barrunforge.com. That's BARRUNFORGE.com. And all that on about 10 hours of sleep for a whole week.
Nice.
Take her away.
All right, guys. Thank you again so much. God bless you all. We will see you on the next one. Take care.
Bye.